Get ready, Preston Knight fans, as the Lady Knights are set to host the North Marion Huskies in the castle this evening. Mountain Digital Hometown TV will have all the action coming up next, right here. Don't miss it.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Beldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Beldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Beldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Beldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
I like to think when customers turn on their internet or the TV, it just works. We're all of the stuff that happens behind the TV and behind the modem that make it work. Sean Brushett, Vice President of Technical Operations.
People work from home, people work all hours, and so the network must stay up. I am Chris Bubach, managing the Network Operations Center. We observe the network as a whole. A lot of people go into providing the service, and a lot of technology and concepts go into providing that service.
I think as an enterprise, we would pride ourselves on being large enough to bring scale to bear on things like innovation, product roadmap. At the same time, we're small enough and agile enough we can make decisions quickly and respond to customers' needs, product use cases, and impacts to our network.
In order to keep things rolling, there's a lot more interconnectedness happening between networks. There used to be like little kingdoms of networks. Now it's much more of a nation of networks to operate together in order to make everything work.
Every customer situation is as unique as how they engage with our products. We're ultimately going to be the catalyst for the entire customer experience. And so it always comes back to people. All of these folks, everything they do connects to a customer experience. And so as I go from region to region, whether it's in Graysonville, Maryland, or Miramar in Florida, I see teams, they've got each other's backs in the middle of an emergency.
People who are hungry to learn and to work in an active, breathing network, building for stability, reliability, growth.
The future is powered behind the internet and the Internet of Things. For us to be on the forefront of that and to lead that change is really exciting.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us. And nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart, Kingwood. Preston Family Pharmacy. Let us be your pharmacy.
Get ready, Preston Knight fans, as the Lady Knights are set to host the North Marion Huskies in the castle this evening. Mountain Digital Hometown TV will have all the action coming up next, right here. Don't miss it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the castle as we are set for the opening of play here as the Lady Knights host the North Marion Huskies up from the Southland and ready to play some ball before the snowy weather comes back. We'll go to the floor for our national anthem. Now let's get ready to meet the North Marion Huskies.
Here are the starters for the visiting team. At guard, a senior, number 1, Dominica Kane. At guard, a junior, number 3, Brooklyn Jackson. At guard, a senior, number 5, Kaya Huggins. At guard, a junior, number 14, Ella Thompson. And at forward, a senior, number 15, Savannah Walls.
And the lights come down in the castle. We get ready to meet our Lady Knights.
Preston Middle School, number 20, Maya Townsend. At forward, a junior from Brewston Middle School, number 35, Jay Parker. At forward, a junior from Aurora Middle School, number 40, Kinsey Wild. At forward, a senior from West Preston Middle School, number 34, Cameron Seifert. Tonight's starters, at guard, a junior from Central Preston Middle School, number 4, Camden Matheny. At guard, a junior from Central Preston Middle School, number 23, Bella Miller. At guard, a senior from South Preston Middle School, number 10, Allie Sheets. From Aurora Middle School, number 44, Ava Bishop. And at center, a senior from East Preston Middle School, number 33, Kendra Nazarov.
All right, we'll get the lights back up here in the castle, and we're just about ready for some more exciting round ball action. These two teams come in both hungry to win, and both of them squads that have done remarkably well on the road as compared to playing at home. So for Preston tonight, they want to defend well here in the castle against North Marion. They want to set the pace. They want to set the tempo. Tough loss to Lincoln here at home 2 days ago. A situation that I think just spun a little bit out of control, and the Knights were a little cold shooting. All right, back to action, and it'll be North Marion working the perimeter here, trying to find a shot inside that bounces, 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 and falls. Early 2-0 advantage for the Huskies, and a mistimed pass, and the Knights get on the board courtesy of that steal. give the foul to Preston's number 10, Allie Sheets. Her first, team first. And that will give a 3-point advantage early to the Huskies here as they get the bonus. Preston back to work. They're going to rotate this ball sharply, trying to get that down into the paint, tipped away, controlled. And for North Marion, we'll see a lot of Dominica Kane. Kane will move the ball, distribute, and is a pretty good shot from the perimeter when she gets the opportunity for an open look. That one up, going to be off the mark, out of bounds, last touched by one of the Huskies. So the Knights will own this one, get a second chance opportunity. Far too few of those in the last game, and they need to take advantage. Bella Miller just a little strong with that one. And the foul coming on the rebound against Kendra Naselrod. So Naselrod picks up her first. And here come the Huskies once again, not shy about trying to work that ball down close, but the Knights this time will turn it away and take it away. Good open look, shot doesn't fall. Nearly rebounded there by Sheets, but she couldn't quite hang on. And the Huskies back to action here. North Marion slowly pulling out to a 7-2 lead as the Knights have struggled a little bit shooting the ball here early in this one, but it is very early, first period action. And 5:39 remaining on a turning clock. Miller advances the ball, turns, brings it back out. Lady Knights doing a good job attacking the paint and attacking the basket, just not getting the ball to bounce right yet. Brian Miller content right now to let them play. Here's a block. Sheets doing a nice job down low that time. And North Marion flirting with a back court, but they're able to save it. And Sheets comes away with it on the baseline. Needs a little help and a high throw. Got a little excited over there. Intended that for Ava Bishop and put that ball up a little too high. Ava needed a step ladder for that one. And the ball out to North Marion on the offensive end. Preston needing to settle in here a little bit. Doing a good job defensively. North Marion, a tough team when it comes to being a physical, good shooting bunch. That one high off the rim. Sheets will advance it all the way into the front court. Bishop took it back. Driving down the right side, we get a whistle. And I believe that one is going to go on North Marion's Savannah Walls. The 5'10" senior guard trying to stop the drive there any way she could. Puts Bishop on the line. Knights with 3 now, and Bishop with one more coming. Got them both. That is big for Preston. With 4:21, the Knights pull to within a single possession at 7-4. No quit in these Huskies. Trying to get a number in the dark unis, a little hard from above to see. Here's a steal. Drive, shot up, And a blocking foul is going to go on Allie Sheets, I do believe. .355 on a stopped clock. North Marion with 2. They add to their total, and it was Kane at the line that time, able to do so. Now another takeaway. And a stop along the baseline as the ball's blocked down. North Marion continues to control it, but fighting for possession over on the near side is Preston's Camden Matheny. Bishop ends up with the ball off the block, and Ava Bishop will bring it over the timeline. Here comes Preston once again. Oh, hard luck shot in and out for Miller. She's going to find the range here. She's right on target. But before she can, North Marion's going to come down, score that one. And with 3:04, we'll get a timeout in the action. Timeout with the score. North Marion 13, Preston 4. Knights got to get it unlocked. While we await the outcome of this timeout, we want to thank our major sponsors who bring you Preston Knight basketball all season long. Prodigy, the hometown technology company with that great fiber to the home connection that you need. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, part of the Vandalia Health Network, keeping you right here at home for the health care you and your family need and deserve. And Shop and Save, 3 great stores, 1 great idea, and that's value for you and your family. Get through a cold Preston County winter. Okay, Knights with the ball here and 3 minutes in which to work. Got to dig out of a little bit of a hole as they trail right now 13-4. Take a look at that shot once again as Bella Miller finds the range. Huskies able to answer back with a 2 of their own, 15-7. Knights working now, and a little more aggressive on-ball pressure, and Preston up to the task. From deep, Matheny hits that one, and Preston all of a sudden surging to a 15-8 score. 15-10, and within 5 now. So in that 55-second span from the timeout, coming out of the timeout, Knights have more than doubled what North Marion's been able to do offensively. They're climbing back in here. One and done as that shot rings off the iron, and Preston coming down court quickly. Turnover and a run out, and that's going to be no joy for the Huskies. Matheny, little bump, kicks the ball back, won't fall, battle for it underneath, and we get a whistle. Now, battling in there was Nasal Rod. She gained possession of the ball, caught that shot up. So Nasal Rod at the line. Shot didn't count, but still a thing of beauty with 1:30 on the clock. Give the foul to North Marion's number 5, Kaya Huggins. And Kendra Nasal Rod will have another here to add to the night's total. That's up and good, and Preston now has a dozen. 15-12, back to a single possession game. Good ball rotation. Matheny nearly tipped one away there. And in and out and grabbing the rebound. Momentarily, Preston had it. North Marion attacked it, got it, put it up and in. Makes it a 17-12 score. Inside a minute now, and the Knights get it to Matheny, back out front. They'll rotate it around. Bishop up top looked at that shot, looks at it again, pulls it down, guarded closely, dribbles in, puts it up. And a putback. And the Knights have their 14th point. So back to a 17-14 score. Huskies. They'll airball that one out, and that gives Preston 12.5, plenty of time with which to work here. Try and get this even or nearly so at the end of one. Here come the Lady Knights over half court. Patient with the ball, work it to Miller. Down inside. Oh, ball tipped away. Couldn't quite get the handle as Seipolt tried to turn with that one, and we come to the end of one. Close, hard-fought contest, 17-14. Knights had to battle a little and expend some energy to get back in, but they were able to do so. All right, once again, let's thank our major sponsors here at the quarter turn. Prodigy, the hometown technology company with a great fiber-to-the-home experience for work, for entertainment, for school, whatever you need. Get the bandwidth and ride the light with Prodigy, fiber to the home. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, part of the Vandalia Health Network, growing, getting bigger and better here in Kingwood to serve you and your family. You don't have to leave Preston County to get the health care you need and deserve. And our friends at Shop and Save, 3 stores, one in Terra Alta, one down in Valley District in Reedsville, one in the plaza in Kingwood, and those great wide luxurious aisles I love to shop in. Friendly faces, great deals, specials every day of the week, and unique items you won't find just everywhere. That's Shop and Save. They'll get you and your family through the remainder of this chilly Preston County winter, get you ready for spring, and have some more deals then. All right, Knights will own the ball to start period number 2. Miller, open look, just a little strong off the heel. And Preston going to get the ball back on a turnover as there was a walk. North Marion, patient, working that ball down, getting it in close. That one rattles out, and it's one and done. But North Marion well schooled in how they want to attack the Knights, and they're doing a pretty good job here early. Preston, turnabout, fair play, and they're going to get that ball down inside. Knights with their 16th point. North Marion from the perimeter, it won't go, and it's a 17-16 score. Huskies, no stranger to fast-paced play. They're going to try that here, and again, the Knights want to control the tempo more so in this game than they were able to in their last home contest against Lincoln. That was their undoing. They let Lincoln get into too much of an up and down the floor run and gun game, and the Knights were cold shooting. It all conspired to make it a tough loss. .6:05 on a turning clock as Preston comes over half court. Sheets out on the point. Miller creates some space, gets a shot up, won't fall. And the Huskies will circle it back outside, and Kane will drive, get a whistle. Shot goes up, but the foul negates that. North Marion will have the ball under the offensive board here. So foul on the floor. First foul for Preston's number 23, Isabella Miller. Oh, and North Marion does the Knights a solid, throws that ball into the stands. And Bishop will step to the side to inbound this one. Miller, open look, passed it up that time. Oh, they come down inside, and Nasal Rod gets driven to the floor. That'll be foul number 2 for Kaya Huggins of North Marion. .5:14 on the clock. And Preston trails by 1 now. Nasal Rod perfect at the line thus far this evening, 4 of 4. Kane circles quickly, takes a look, brings it back, wants to drive. Now she'll give it up. Three ball off the side of the iron. Brooke Jackson with that shot wouldn't quite get online. Nasal Rod with a running one-hander tried to follow up and get her own rebound. Got blocked away from the ball, and the Huskies have it and want a timeout now. So timeout in the action with 4:27 remaining here in the first half. Quickly moving contest on the mountain top. Gee, you'd think folks here on February 10th think it might snow or something. They want to get done quick. I don't know. Big storm coming, supposedly. Now we'll see what happens. It intends to be the week of basketball here at Preston High. Boys have a game scheduled against Elkins here at home for tomorrow night. That one may not happen. We'll have to see what the weather brings and how much snow we get here and how much snow they get in Randolph County. Maybe Elkins will have to get their skis and snowshoes out. Not sure about that one. All right, Huskies having talked it over, we'll see what they put in play here. Oh, a tie-up. A possession arrow is going to favor North Marion, but Kaya Huggins dribbled right into a tie-up there. Nearly got the ball stolen. Good elevation, created space, and for North Marion, number 14. And I'm looking, and I don't have a 14 on my North Marion roster. So that young lady has a nice shot. Hazelrod may have gotten away with a little step there. There was some contact. And North Marion did not get away with a foul there. Charge this time, number 13, Addison Hearn, her first personal. All right, Preston staying the course here, within a point once again, 21-20. And last touch, says the official, by Matheny. So Preston will set the defense here, try once again to get a stop. Oh, friendly roll, and I got to get a number here for North Marion's number 14. Not on the official SSAC schedule is anybody with a jersey number 14. So we're sorry, not able to call the young lady's name, but she's doing a nice job here in the last minute with 4 points for the Huskies. And the Knights will rotate. Tough defense inside by North Marion. Kane comes out of there quickly with it, gets it ahead for a shot that glances off the front iron. And Bishop in a little bit of a tangle here, in a trap. All right, thank you to the folks down Media Row who give us a last name at least. Number 14 for North Marion is Thompson. No first name. Preston going hard to the basket was Seipold. Foul on the floor, and Bishop will set to inbound now with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Gets it to Miller. Miller on the dribble. Back to Bishop, who jukes left, jukes right, and tries to get that ball over top of Savannah Walls. Now the foul was on number 31, Kiera Bell Harbert, her first. And the Knights, trying from the perimeter that time, was Matheny. Online but strong. And again, tapped out by North Marion. So Preston off the baseline. They'll get it in. And the Knights, unfortunately, will turn it over. Another long three ball there for the Huskies, and Preston now with a minute and a half to work and change. They'll take that ball down low to Nazelrod. Kendra Nazelrod with the nice step. And got that ball up, dancing on the rim, and it falls through. So maybe Preston's tough shooting woes are beginning to wane here. And Nasal Rod stays perfect at the stripe. That foul was on Harbert, so her second personal. And that results in 3 for the Knights, and it's a 23-all contest. The Knights have drawn even as we approach halftime. Clock turns at 1:09. Shot lifted up, rattles around, won't go. For the Huskies, Amelia Varner. Preston with a miss, and here come the Huskies once again. Inside a minute, 45 seconds, clock turning. Huskies rotating the ball, looking for something well open. Would love to take a lead into the locker room. Nearly poked away there. And the running one-hander won't go. Thought Matheny was going to get a steal. That didn't happen, but North Marion with a miss, and now the Knights, I would think, should look for the final shot here, unless something is wide open. Miller. And they'll come out and challenge her. Kane gets right in her face. All right, Miller's going to have the last second shot. Strong off the iron. No basket, but we come to the end of the first half. We're all knotted at 23. Exciting game. We hope you're enjoying it, whether you're watching on Prodigy, on BreezeLine, or out there somewhere on the web on the YouTube channel. We thank you for tuning in. And if you are watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button and hit the like button for us. It helps with the algorithm so we can get more people watching Preston Knight Varsity basketball. We're going to take a quick break here, step aside for these messages from the fine folks that bring you Preston Knight sports here on Mountain Digital Hometown TV, and so much more. We'll be back after these important messages.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Baldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Baldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
I like to think when customers turn on their internet or the TV, it just works. We're all of the stuff that happens behind the TV and behind the modem that make it work. Sean Brushett, Vice President of Technical Operations.
People work from home, people work all hours, and so the network must stay up. I am Chris Bubach, managing the Network Operations Center. We observe the network as a whole. A lot of people go into providing the service, and a lot of technology and concepts go into providing that service.
I think as an enterprise, we would pride ourselves on being large enough to bring scale to bear on things like innovation, product roadmap. At the same time, we're small enough and agile enough we can make decisions quickly and respond to customers' needs, product use cases, and impacts to our network.
In order to keep things rolling, there's a lot more interconnectedness happening between networks. There used to be like little kingdoms of networks. Now it's much more of a nation of networks to operate together in order to make everything work.
Every customer situation is as unique as how they engage with our products. We're ultimately going to be the catalyst for the entire customer experience. And so it always comes back to people. All of these folks, everything they do connects to a customer experience. And so as I go from region to region, whether it's in Graysonville, Maryland, or Miramar in Florida, I see teams, they've got each other's backs in the middle of an emergency.
People who are hungry to learn and to work in an active, breathing network, building for stability, reliability, growth.
The future is powered behind the internet and the Internet of Things. For us to be on the forefront of that and to lead that change is really exciting.
Highland Pharmacy in Brewston Mills can take care of your whole family with over-the-counter medications, and they can easily transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Highland Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 on Mondays, 9 to 6 Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 304-379-6919 for Highland Pharmacy on Main Street in Brewston Mills. Highland Pharmacy, looking forward to serving you.
At the Landing Dental Spa, we know that teeth aren't the only things that go into a smile. Sometimes it's the thing we've lost or gained. It's the moments that we never forget, the road less traveled, and the destination. It's life's firsts, big firsts and little firsts. What's in a smile other than teeth? It's all around us. And nothing makes us smile more than seeing yours. The Landing Dental Spa, in network with most major dental insurances.
Preston Family Pharmacy is everything you expect from a friendly neighborhood pharmacy, and then some. A convenient drive-through, flavorings for children's medication, even medications for your pets. Preston Family Pharmacy is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays, and 9 to 1 on Sundays. Call 304-329-6979, and you'll see the difference at Preston Family Pharmacy, right across from Walmart, Kingwood. Preston Family Pharmacy. Let us be your pharmacy.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Baldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Baldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
I like to think when customers turn on their internet or the TV, it just works. We're all of the stuff that happens behind the TV and behind the modem that make it work. Sean Brushett, Vice President of Technical Operations.
People work from home, people work all hours, and so the network must stay up. I am Chris Bubach, managing the Network Operations Center. We observe the network as a whole. A lot of people go into providing the service, and a lot of technology and concepts go into providing that service.
I think as an enterprise, we would pride ourselves on being large enough to bring scale to bear on things like innovation, product roadmap. At the same time, we're small enough and agile enough we can make decisions quickly and respond to customers' needs, product use cases, and impacts to our network.
In order to keep things rolling, there's a lot more interconnectedness happening between networks. There used to be like little kingdoms of networks. Now it's much more of a nation of networks to operate together in order to make everything work.
Every customer situation is as unique as how they engage with our products. We're ultimately going to be the catalyst for the entire customer experience. And so it always comes back to people. All of these folks, everything they do connects to a customer experience. And so as I go from region to region, whether it's in Graysonville, Maryland, or Miramar in Florida, I see teams, they've got each other's backs in the middle of an emergency.
People who are hungry.
Back to action here in Kingwood. Preston, with a 25-23 advantage, take their first real lead in this contest and an opportunity for more. Miller, strong with the shot. Knights battling for the rebound, up on the rim, won't go. North Marion going to come out of there with it. Good second chance opportunity for Ava Bishop. And the Huskies on their home end of the floor here. The visitors work. Can't get a basket. And the ball controlled by Bishop, and she's going to run that into the front court to Matheny. And Matheny, a straight dribble drive to the rim, up and good, and the Knights with their 27th point. .6:15 remaining third quarter. And here come the Huskies trying to stem the tide now as the Knights look at that shot from the perimeter. And Bishop takes it over half court and will set the offense here. Ava does a nice job directing traffic. Good look from the top of the circle. Won't fall. Kane, and she's all over the court. Ball intended, I believe, for her, and went behind her back. So the back court gives Preston another opportunity here, and they need to start cashing in if they want to stay out in front of this North Marion squad. Good looking shot by Matheny that time. North Marion struggling to find the handle. They get it back. Little trap in the paint. Now they'll kick it out for a three that rims out. And Matheny has the ball for Preston. Driving it forward. Gets it to Miller. Open look. Miller steps into it. Nothing but net for Bella Miller. And the North Marion Huskies want a timeout now, as Preston is beginning to build a bit of a lead. Take a look into that Preston huddle here with 4:51 remaining in the third period. Knights have built out to a lead and built their biggest lead of the evening at 32-26. Coach Brian Miller and the Knight Brain Trust there going to work to kind of keep the girls focused. One of the things we saw as the Knights have come out of the locker room here in this second half is Preston doing a better job controlling tempo. And I really think that's been the up and down of things for them. And the shooting is starting to come now. They're starting to relax, let the game come to them a little bit, and hopefully can continue that throughout the remainder of this second half. 4:51 here in the third to get through. And North Marion going to try to have something to say about tempo. Kane's a hard charger. She brings that ball all the way into the front court. Dishes it off, and a nice drive to the rim. And the Huskies score their 28th point. Miller took a look, gave it up. Now, cross court, that ball goes to Matheny, and she's going to bank one in. Oh, not a bank. She got that one clean. Takeaway. Knights on the run. Miller trying to finish. She's going to be fouled on the floor, says the official. Okay, no foul. Official says clean block. Miller had that one blocked back. She got it again. And now the foul comes. And that will be on North Marion's Kiera Bell Harbert. Harbert commits her third personal. And the Knights with a second chance opportunity. Over the rim one way, over the rim the other, and the Huskies off and running. Try for a three. Thompson. She likes that perimeter shot. Got a good looking shot. Second one is going to bound high and go in. I'm trying to get a number here off the player that put that in. I believe for North Marion, that was Brooke Jackson. So Brooklyn with a nice looking tray, and it's 31-35 Preston. Struggling to try and rebound the miss, pokes it out of bounds. 3:09 remaining third period. Knights and the Huskies in a good one here from Kingwood. We're glad you tuned in here on Hometown TV. We appreciate all the Knight fans who are able to watch these games, both locally and far-flung. We've got folks literally all over the world that watch the Preston Knights. Ball came low that time. Intended for Nasal Rod, and she couldn't quite find the handle, and it skips out of bounds. Over half court at the 2:40 mark, and North Marion will reverse the ball, get it to Kane. Now they'll bring it back out front. Kane, a good job distributing the ball here this evening. And they get another good bounce to the Huskies. And now it's a 33-35 game. Preston just got to come down here, rotate the ball well, find an open look, and score. Miller, she'll shoot from the top of the circle. Oh, tough luck, won't go. Seipolt was hard to the floor going after that ball. Fourth foul on Harbert. And she's been a good defender for North Marion here, but in a little bit of foul trouble now. Ball rattles around, won't fall in. Kane. Oh, the three ball up onto the top of the banking board and over the back of the structure. So out of bounds to Preston with 1:43 to work here in this third period. 33-35. Knights holding on to the slimmest of one possession leads. And the ball gets swiped away in traffic. That time, Sheets going straight to the rim, but had her pocket picked. Running one-hander, and somehow North Marion comes out of there with that ball. Second chance, third chance, and now a whistle and a foul. That foul on Kendra Naselrod will be personal foul number 2 for her, and will send Savannah Walls to the line. And now both teams to the bench as timeout called in the action. Timeout here with 1:06 to go. Knights leading 35-33. And when we come back onto the floor, Walls will have another free throw coming. Coach Miller putting in some adjustments here at the turn as this break taken, a 30-second timeout, and both teams headed back to the far end of the castle. Walls at the line. Puts that one up good. 34-35, a 1-point lead for Preston. They've got the ball and a minute in which to work as they come over half court. Oh, nice move down inside. And Preston take one more look at that. Seipolt with a good, strong move to the basket that time. And tied at 37 with 30 seconds to go. The Knights, they'll look for another open shot. Matheny, she's going to drive back up and under. At the 15-second mark, Knights take a 39-37 advantage. And North Marion coming down here looking for something on the perimeter. Skips one across, but trying to tip it up and in that time was Walls. Couldn't get it to go, and we come to the end of 3. Third quarter in the book, and the Knights have a 39-37 advantage as we come to the final stanza of this one here in the castle. Been a good one. Been a lot of fun here. Relatively sparse crowd owing to the impending weather. I'll bet everybody's out at the grocery store buying up all my bread and other necessities. While we have this moment, we'll thank our friends at Prodigy, the local technology, fiber to the home company with all the bandwidth you need for all the things you need to do. That's Prodigy. Check them out today. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, part of the Vandalia Health Network, the healthcare heroes here on the mountaintop giving you local health care so you don't have to leave Preston County to get what you and your family need. Speaking of what you and your family need, Shop and Save's got it. 3 great stores, great specials, unique items that you won't find anywhere else, and a great shopping experience. Shop and Save. We thank them and all of our sponsors for bringing you Preston Knight Sports here on Hometown TV. Matheny gets up, dusts herself off. She's going to try a 3 off the heel and fouled to stop the ball is Seipolt. So Cameron Seipolt going to get to the line, courtesy of the Huskies number 13, Addison Hearn. Hearn commits her second personal. And the Knights leading by 2. Oh, nice pass down low. Seipolt felt like maybe there was enough contact there. She was fouled on the floor, but official does not blow the whistle, and now we come down to the other end, and North Marion will have it on and out of bounds. Long 3, nothing but net. Good looking shot out there as they rotated that ball well. And Preston will be left to answer now, trailing by 1. North Marion. Things getting a little chaotic for the Knights. And Preston chasing the ball will foul. And it will be Miller giving her second foul. And all of a sudden, Kaya Huggins has stepped up in a big, big way for the Huskies. Hitting a tray, getting on the receiving end of a transition run, and 1 of 2. And the Huskies battle for it. And the Husky bench, I believe, called the timeout at the 7:03 mark. So North Marion leading 41-39 now on a turn of tempo, actually. They were able to get the ball moving a little faster than the Knights might like. And Preston got to settle down over here. Glad North Marion called that timeout, actually. I think that works in Brian Miller's favor. It's, he can have a word with the ladies and try to settle things a bit. Now, once again, we're scheduled to have a live stream of tomorrow night's contest here from the Castle, as the men's varsity will take on the Elkins Tigers. May not be in the cards to get that game in the next 24 hours, owing to impending weather conditions. We'll see what happens in the morning and as the day progresses, whether Elkins wants to make the trip from Randolph County if there's a storm going on. Some snow and ice expected. All right, North Marion going to work on the baseline that time was Jackson. And Brooklyn Jackson is going to get to the line. First personal for the Knights, Ava Bishop, who has done a good job defensively, standing up to these Huskies and trying to slow down their tempo. Jackson, 1 of 2, and it's Bishop with the rebound. Ava gets that ball ahead down along the baseline. Matheny will circle back out, try a 3. That doesn't go. And Preston struggling to get an offensive board as Walls gathers that one in. Huskies are quick to go to Huggins. They feel like she's got the hot hand right now. Could be right. 42-39. Plenty of time. 6:22 remaining. Ball tapped away, so not a back court. Bishop, she'll hold it out high, facing the Husky defender and working that ball. And a little extra on the pivot as Kendra Naselrod gets called for a travel. That's a rare thing. Not something she does. Really good footwork has Miss Naselrod, but that time the official said a little too much movement. Ball down inside, up off the glass and good. Preston going to retain possession, and they'll send Miller, who switches places with Bishop, to inbound. And they'll get it out to Ava. And then back to Miller in the corner. Oh, can't get that one to go. And Cameron Seipold on the floor once again. Ball gets away out of bounds. North Marion, as we approach the 5-minute mark of regulation. And the officials are calling this one close. They don't want it to get chippy. At the 5-minute mark, North Marion able to take a 6-point, 45-39 advantage. Seipold's going to check out right now. and Jackson with 2. .453 on a turning clock. Preston doesn't have to go real fast, but they need to be sure what they're doing. Try to eat into this lead, get back out in front. Whistle and a foul as Bishop turned into that one. So give the foul to Addison Hearn. That'll be her 3rd personal. And Ava Bishop will step to the line here. Nothing but net with the first free throw. And down the stretch on this one, you've seen North Marion shoot very well from the line. Preston needs to get to the line and do the same. Well done that time, as Bishop gets them both. 46-44. Ball rattles out, but the Huskies retain possession. And Knights are going to stop the ball, but give the foul in doing so. So that'll put Savannah Walls on the line. And that'll be the 3rd foul for Naselrod. So Kendra Naselrod with 3. 2 fouls left to give, and 4:24 on the clock. Between 2 defenders, stripped. Bishop was incredulous that there wasn't a foul there, but the official said clean strip. And North Marion now content to rotate the ball a little bit, leading by 3, and they'll take a timeout. So the Huskies take timeout at the 3:51 mark. And the Knights will huddle up, discuss strategy here, and Coach Miller will tell them what he wants going down the stretch. 3:51, plenty of time in a close game, but Knights have been just a little bit shakier in this second half than Brian Miller has wanted them to be. They've allowed North Marion too many extra opportunities, and they've turned that into points both from the floor and from the free throw line. Preston has the will to win this game. Played very, very well in a 5-game win streak on the road before coming back home in their last contest and dropping one to the ladies from Lincoln. The Cougars came in here motivated and picked up a win, and we're happy to do so in the packed environs of the castle. A little less crowd here tonight to cheer folks on, but that bothers, I think, neither of these teams a bit. They're just happy to be able to get a game in before another weather delay takes place. It's been a year of that, and we haven't had one of those in a while. North Marion out of the timeout here. They're putting that ball in the capable hands of Jackson. Home crowd getting rowdy here, cheering as the Knights able to force a turnover. So Preston got that half done defensively. Now they need to go get a basket here. Miller takes a look. One dribble, gives the ball up. She'll take it back again. Matheny back to Miller. Ball loose momentarily on the floor. And a 3-ball that won't drop. Poked off the front of the iron. And with just under 3 minutes, North Marion on the run here will come down, set the half court, rotate the ball. They're going to become more patient all of a sudden. Less up-tempo. They still move the ball pretty quickly. North Marion, 2.5 minutes here. Going to be hard to play keep away as there's a tie-up right there. As Ava Bishop says she's had enough. Now the possession arrow favors the Huskies, but that'll flip here on the inbound. So that's an important defensive tie-up right there for Preston. Good trap. Huskies get out of it. And the Knights, Miller will give the foul with 2:19 to go. 47-44. And the Huskies have just been great at the line here this evening. Thompson with that first one, and we take the timeout here. Timeout in the action. And as we watch the Knights huddle, one more time, we'll thank our friends at Prodigy with that great fiber to the home connection and great customer service. ProdigyWV.com is the website. Check them out, all their specials. TV packages too. Everything you need for work, for entertainment, for education. Ride the light with Prodigy, a hometown company. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital, growing within the Vandalia Health Network to be bigger, better, sustain more health care for you right here in Kingwood. And our friends at Shop and Save with 3 stores and great deals and specials and exceptionally delicious food and items for you and your family. Check out Shop and Save at one of their 3 Preston County locations. Thompson at the line for her second, and that one is going to get away but be grabbed up by the Huskies. So they'll go back to it here. Ava Bishop down the lane, puts it up. Rims off, and North Marion at the 2-minute mark brings it up over the timeline, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by Allie Sheets. And Sheets will come up here and guard closely on the inbounds as they stack up. And North Marion in a little bit of a trap. They get out of it. Preston now trailing by 4, 48-44, with 1:45 to go. Can ill afford to let the Huskies just play keep away. But at some point, the Knights are going to come and give the foul, and they do. It'll be Sheets who steps out to do that, I believe. Or did they call the timeout before Sheets made the contact? She definitely tried to give a foul. But I believe North Marion may have taken a timeout with 1:34 remaining. strategy back and forth between these two benches. A couple of very experienced coaches here in Brian Miller and Chris Freeman. And both of these teams, as they work into the latter part of their regular seasons, they just keep getting better, getting more competitive. Huskies with the inbound here and a whistle. Matheny drawing some contact, and Camden on the floor. Brian Miller starts out there, and foul will be on Jaden Pfeiffer. Foul will be on North Marion's Huggins. So Preston, with a minute and a half to work here, trails by 4. Looking for something on the perimeter. We get a whistle away from the ball. And the foul on the floor will be against Savannah Walls. So the Knights inbound it again and go to work here as Walls picks up her third. In traffic, nice turn to the basket. Cameron Seipolt with a nice turn to the basket. And I believe the officials may have called a technical. Well, let's see. 4th foul on North Marion's Addison Hearn. And that'll put Seipold at the line. All alone. That one rattles off. .48-43. So apparently the technicals going both ways, and North Marion well, perhaps in the bonus here. That may be, well, it was a 2-shot foul. And North Marion with their 50th point. 50-43, a minute 15 to go. And the Huskies with the ball. Not a good look for Preston in this situation. So a foul, a little retaliation, and the Huskies are getting the best of it here in the Castle right now down the stretch. Still a minute 8 on a stop clock. And down the stretch, we said free throws would be important, and they are proving big for the Huskies. Brooklyn Jackson gets the first of her 2 attempts here, and it's 51-43. Second one rims out, but again, Huskies just doing a great job rebounding the ball. That's going to be poked out of bounds. They'll set it on the near side, and as they stack up, still a minute 4 left on the clock. And Jackson, obviously the player they want on the line right now, she's become as hot as a firecracker on the 4th of July here in the late going. Eyes it up and rattles it home. Second shot on its way. Seipolt will control it for Preston. Knight's got to go quick now. No choice. Bishop to the rim, lays it up, short-armed it just a little, and we get a tie-up. And possession arrow, I believe, favors, yes indeed, favors the Knights. And Preston will send Miller to inbound. Matheny took a look. Miller open. Can't score it. That would have been a big one. Clock turning down inside 36 to 35.2, and the whistle comes. And that'll be Ava Bishop's third foul. And we'll walk down to the other end, and the Huskies put their best weapon of the fourth quarter into action. Two of them up, two of them good. And it's been quite an evening for Brooklyn Jackson. Timeout after the score, the immediate timeout taken, as Naselrod was able to turn into that one and finally put the ball off the glass and in. But the Knights trail by 9 with but 26 seconds remaining. It's been hard luck at home for Preston. That's the name of that tune. Not sure who wrote it, not sure who sings it, but that'd be a good country song, wouldn't it? Well, the Knights are living it right now. Hard luck at home, but they've done well on the road. They'll talk it over. They'll rebound from this. And they'll get back into action soon enough. We'll get these weather delays out of the way. Now, Wednesday, assuming all of the rain and the ice get out of here within 24 hours, Lewis County is scheduled to travel up I-79 and into Preston County and take on the Lady Knights. So another opportunity there, and they'll be playing a good team in Lewis. But I'm sure the girls a little disappointed here this evening at the turn of events late in this one after a good even more than 3 quarters, and the Knights had gotten out to a bit of a lead but couldn't hold it. All right, 23 seconds. Here come the Huskies. And little frustration. And Preston gives the foul. Bishop will give the foul here with 20 on the clock. Moot point. And Thompson at the line has been something of a weapon here in the second half of this contest. And pumps 2 more in right there. And it's 56-45. Knights looking for a so what at the end here. Bishop off the rim, won't go. Huskies can maybe get the, oh. Just as I was about to say, Huskies can maybe get out of here by holding on to this one. Matheny puts her head down, burrows in there, nearly comes away with it. All right, North Marion. Lob down court. A run out that misses. And a putback at the buzzer. Well, that's about as fitting as it gets. 58-45 with that last score. And the North Marion Huskies, they come up with a win on the road once again. Coming in here to the castle, taking on the Knights, and doing a workmanlike job. For Preston, Matheny with 12 on the evening. And the Lady Knights will head off to see what awaits them tomorrow and get ready for a meeting with Lewis County in about 48 hours. North Marion, they're on their way out of here happy. Back down to Marion County and probably hoping they get a snow day tomorrow as well. To be back in school. Folks, we thank you so much for tuning in here on Mountain Digital Hometown TV. I'm Steve Blake. Our camera lady and executive producer tonight, the lovely Denise Blake, up high in the top of the castle. And we want to thank all of the athletic department and staff here at Preston High for making it possible for us to get in and get these games on the air for you. And thank you for tuning in. Until we see you, perhaps tomorrow, perhaps Wednesday, when Mountain Digital's back on the air with more Preston Knight varsity basketball. We'll see you then. But for now, we'll say thank you to these sponsors that bring you all of our broadcasts. You say thank you to them as well.
As a leader in rural health care since 1955, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital consistently provides compassionate, quality health care for our community. We offer state-of-the-art robotic procedures, are the first acute stroke-ready hospital in the state, and offer a new comprehensive infusion center for cancer care. Our 25-bed acute care facility provides high-caliber, personalized, close-to-home care. Choose Mon Health. Feel the difference.
Welcome to the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza. You'll enjoy the wide, spacious aisles, the great selection, and the convenience of a locally owned, locally operated grocery store. Check out the full-service deli with a wide variety of meats and cheeses, custom sliced the way you like it. The smell of the fresh-baked breads and cakes in the bakery. Welcome to Shop and Save in Reedsville, Terra Alta, and the new Shop and Save in the Kingwood Plaza.
Need a lift? Get back on your feet with a lift chair from Delano's Furniture. Recline, lay flat, massage, lift. Delano's has a huge selection from top name brands and will even give it a lift home with immediate delivery. Delano's Furniture.
Don't get lost in the National Pharmacy's computer network. Your locally owned pharmacy, Baldina's Pharmacy, is there with local hometown service. At Baldina's Pharmacy, they've known you your whole life. They know not only your medical history, but your family history as well. They work with your doctors to come up with the overall treatment that's best for you. Baldina's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Masontown. Whether for prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, trust Baldina's Pharmacy in Masontown.
I like to think when customers turn on their internet or the TV, it just works. We're all of the stuff that happens behind the TV and behind the modem that make it work. Sean Brushett, Vice President of Technical Operations.
People work from home, people work all hours, And so the network must stay up. I am Chris Bubach, managing the Network Operations Center. We observe the network as a whole. A lot of people go into providing the service, and a lot of technology and concepts go into providing that service.
I think as an enterprise, we would pride ourselves on being large enough to bring scale to bear on things like innovation, product roadmap. At the same time, we're small enough and agile enough we can make decisions quickly and respond to customers' needs, product use cases, and impacts to our network.
In order to keep things rolling, there's a lot more interconnectedness happening between networks. There used to be like little kingdoms of networks. Now it's much more of a nation of networks to operate together in order to make everything work.
Every customer situation is as unique as how they engage with our products. We're ultimately going to be the catalyst for the entire customer experience. And so it always comes back to people. All of these folks, everything they do connects to a customer experience. And so as I go from region to region, whether it's in Graysonville, Maryland, or Miramar in Florida, I see teams, they've got each other's backs in the middle of an emergency.
People who are hungry to learn and to work in an active, breathing network, building for